Home where the sneakers live. I should put that as my new slogan for my channel. Home where the sneakers live. Yes, yes. Because here, guys, we bring everything. Old school, designer. We're going to start bringing everything up in this joint. And there was a good request very long time ago, as a matter of fact. But I never got to it. And it's the actual Fear of God Nike collaboration. Yes, guys, I will be bringing a comparison between these and the Adidas that I think are comparable. But today, we're going to be getting into a depth. That's so I can sound professional. To a depth analysis of this. Run my intro. Primo Adam Boro. We'll be right back. What's going on, my YouTube fam? Hopefully you find yourself in health and in wealth and in prosperity and all good things. Yeah. Okay. So back to the point. Today we're going to be talking about the Fear of God and Nike collaboration. These shoes are magnificent, bro. Jerry Florenzo. It's an inside joke. Don't worry about it, guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys remember Lorenzo wheels? You know what I'm saying? If you had the fake kind, we used to call it Florenzos. Yeah. But, I just had to add that one in there with the Jerry Lorenzo. Take no offense, bro. It's all fun. It's all good and gravy. Anyways, so, like I was saying, these shoes right here. Man, if I had something to say about these shoes right here, you know what? I'm going to leave it just like that because it's going to go to the end of the video. I got to keep you guys here entertained, bro. Entertained. You got to do it prototypical YouTube style. A lot of slack in the beginning to keep the person there. A lot of slack. All right, enough talking shit. Let's get into these bad boys immediately. You already know how I start this off. I don't know if to get the left or the right. I'm going to go with the right. You guys are ready? The materials. I don't know why I did that. And the toe box. Well, very unique shoe, like I was saying. Extremely unique shoe. This design is beautiful, bro. Beautiful. That's how I'm going to put it. Beautiful. It has old school with extreme modern. The whole toe box surrounded in a beautiful nubuck. Beautiful nubuck, bro. Gorgeous. Check out the stitching all around that toe box. Nice and woven stitching. I hope that sounded correctly, because it sounded pretty damn good. Maybe it's completely wrong what I said. Woven stitching. Sounds good, man. Let's go with it. I like that. And you see 3 more lines of stitching right in that toe box. The toe box, guys, is actually in a cloth. It's not leather. It's not nubuck. It is in a cloth. Very thick cloth, if you're going to put it like that. Or mesh, however you guys want to put it. To me, it feels more like a cloth. It feels very high quality. Staying in that top of the shoe, man, this is where the unique part hits it, bro. The shoelaces, very nice. You see like a grain dragon scale type pattern on them bad boys. And if you get and you open those 2 straps that I have them put like that in a serious way. I don't even know what the hell I said serious. I put it like this on purpose. You guys will check it out. I'll explain to you now in a little bit. I'll remove them so you can see. You see what I'm saying? It's a swag thing. Back to the shoe. You guys can see the whole line going all the way to the top. The tongue is in a nice quality mesh that is identically the same, like I was saying, as the top of the toe box. Very nice. You can see the sewing. The actual suede goes, or nubuck, goes across the top that divides the tongue to the toe box. Very nice. I love it. Nothing else when it comes to the top of the shoe. Doesn't have nothing of Nike or Fear of God. Nothing like that. Inside, it says Air Fear of God, and the whole sole is in black. The back of the tongue says Air Fear of God, and if you look at it, it's like a little homage to MJ's Jordan 4s. Very nice. I like that little detail, the little upside down thing. You know what I'm saying? You could even do the whole swaggatino. Check it out. Swaggatino. Looks good, you know what I'm saying? You sew it like that. I just came up with that on the spot right now, bro. That's serious, you know what I'm saying? I could have just lied and be like, oh, I knew this though. Just brought it up right now. But yeah, looks good, right? Pretty good idea. Anyways, let me crisscross this again. Let's finish off the inside of the shoe. And the whole lining is like it's a weird mesh material, the whole lining. Very soft though. Very soft, very cushiony. I'll get to the comfort and the sizing towards the end of the video, guys. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's get to the side of the shoe. Like I was saying in the beginning, the nubuck running in that toe box. Nice pattern on those straps, that the straps do go to the back. You guys will see it in just a little bit. Same with the little detail of the laces. But let's stick to the side right now. The swoosh is in nubuck, and it has like a tumbled feel to it, tumbled leather feel. And the whole back is leather, a very good grain leather. Like, they didn't mess around on the qualities of this shoe. The qualities. Because there's a lot of qualities in here. That's very good quality all the way around the shoe. This is designer feel all the way. And I'm telling you, this is one underrated gem right here. Incredibly underrated. But hey, it is what it is. Better for me and for whoever took advantage of it. Let's get to the back of the shoe. Now, right here, you guys are going to see, this is the little details that I look in damn shoe. You guys know me and the details. It's all about the details, bro. There's one little detail right here. Check out the back. You can see that the swoosh that it's in the outside of the shoe, it's a little lower, and it's not perfectly patterned to the one of the inside part of the shoe. And that right there kind of bothers me. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That kind of bothers me. Like, yeah, somebody will have to go, but me being very meticulous about all this, I saw that and I was like, it bothers a little bit. Because such great material, such a great design, that right there. But well, anyways, guys, let's be realistic over here. How much do you expect? You can only expect so much for the price that these shoes went for. That honestly, I don't remember whatsoever. But let's keep going with it. The line that's across the tongue, it's in the back itself, and you guys can see the two straps. Just in case, let's say you guys want to put it all together, strap it up right here. When you start talking about straps and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, things get weird, it gets a little ditty. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Anyways, back to it. You guys get the point. And it's very good quality, like I was saying, very good Velcro. Everything is very nice. And I have this little thing that I did with the shoe. I have worn these shoes one time before, and it was for a New Year's Eve party. I put the laces in the back so I could have the swagger. You know what I'm saying? That swagger in the back. And you guys can see the shoe holder, the little lace shoe holder. Excuse me about that. The lace holder that says Air Fear of God in cursive right there. Very beautiful. Getting into the midsole, that the midsole to me is the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful midsoles that I have ever seen in a shoe myself. Very nice and concave all the way to the top. Look at the air bubble, man. The air bubble is pretty much like the Air Max 180. Man, I like that very, very much when it comes to the shoe. You guys can see Air 180. Like I was saying, that's the homage to the actual air bubble that goes across the whole bottom. I'll show you the sole of the shoe now. Fear of God stamped right there. And the serial number. That serial number, a lot of people have a lot of theories about that number. People say that it was a dog tag of I don't know if it's military dog tag of his brother or something like that. I heard this one time. I don't know, but like it starts like SN and the rest. I think it's just serial number. But you know, people and their theories. I'm not gonna quote on this. I'm not gonna say, yo, that's what it means. To me, it's a serial number. I could be completely wrong. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. It is what it is. But yes, going to the sole of the shoe, very simple. That waffle style sole, but more tiny, obviously. Very nice and clean. And the air bubble running across the whole shoe with the swoosh right in the middle. Very, very nice. And all the way in the back of the shoe, it says Nike Air. That I forgot to mention that to you guys. Excuse me about that. You know, I'm just excited. Excited about the damn shoe, man. This shoe's beautiful, dude. It is gorgeous. So, when it comes to the design of this shoe, it's something spectacular. I'm going to give you guys now the on-foot, the sizing and everything. I'll give you my final assessment on the actual shoe, because I'm telling you, the hell's this? Little hair. So, I'll give you the final assessment towards the end of the video. Check out the on-foot right there. When it comes to the sizing of the Fear of Gods, I recommend going true to size and maybe even half a size down. They do run big, guys. They run big. In my case, I bought a 9.5 and they fit perfect on me. So if I would recommend something on this shoe, I would go true to size. Once again, man, I don't know if you guys could ever get your hands on actually trying out these shoes, but that's going to be complicated, dude. That's going to be very complicated. To get your hands on these shoes, it's not easy whatsoever. The price on them, bing bang, right there. That's how much these are going for. Black ones, I think, are going probably for a little bit more. I have no idea. I'll put them in the screen right there. Put it in the screen. You guys can know what's up, you know. But I know that they're going to tax a little bit for these bad boys. But anyways, you guys have it right there. Now, final assessment on this shoe. Like I said, I wore them one time. Comfortability is amazing. Very comfortable shoe. Very well designed. Very, very good quality. Would I recommend them? 100%. Piece of history right here. I don't think jelly. The more I try to speak normal, the worse it is. I just got to be saying all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way it is, man. That's just the way I work. So, Jelly Lorenzo. Butcher the name. Now, but when it comes to the actual collaboration of Fear of God and Jerry Lorenzo, I would have to say that collaboration is never going to happen again. Because I don't think Nike would ever want to collaborate with Fear of God or Jerry himself. I don't know if they ended up in bad terms. Once again, I don't get into the drama aspect of things, but I really doubt that's ever going to happen again. Even though they did do the sacks. Yeah, I expect anything. It's not like Jerry Lorenzo did anything incorrectly, but you know how this works. Whatever. Some things are unanswerable. Well, dead ass. But yeah, there it is, guys. Beautiful shoe. I am going to be bringing the comparison between these and the Fear of God basketball, the performance, or whatever the hell they're called. I gotta look at the name, man. I actually have them there, and I never reviewed the shoe. I should actually bring the review of that shoe and then do the comparison, so you guys could get a feel of the other shoe himself and at least my thoughts on it. But yes, guys, there it is. The Fear of God Nike collaboration. What a hell of a shoe. What a design, man. What materials, everything. I even have them in the back wall with all the J's, because that's how magnificent these shoes are. Till next time, everybody, I love you all, and I'm always wishing you the best. Stay out of the drama, stay out of the crap, guys. Peace. Madre today, dog. El cohete. Wait. El cohete.